Today we're making flourless egg white keto twists with camembert and pesto filling. I don't know how Mel does that in one take. Let's go! Okay, so let's deal with the obvious elephant in the room. I'm not Mel. Unfortunately, Mel has got sick, so we've actually switched roles. Mel's lost her voice, blessing in disguise, and she's actually standing behind the camera giving me direction. Now, in the meantime, Mel has been playing around with the dough that we've all become used to, the flourless egg white dough, trying to come up with different ways to get non-keto food into our keto diet. So we did still want to release a video for you guys, which is why you're stuck with the understudy. Now, this particular one that we're doing today is perfect for something like game night, or if you've got friends over, just a quick snack. It's using the flourless egg white keto dough, and we filled it with pesto, camembert, and Mel has put a really interesting little twist on this one, which you'll see a little bit later in the video. Now, I'm normally the taste tester for everything that makes it to the channel. Mel uses me to taste the food and say if it needs more of this or if it tastes any good at all. This particular one went within about an hour and a half, so I can tell you it's absolutely delicious. Now, if you're new to the channel, obviously I'm not Mel, but what we do here is we provide you interesting and tasty keto recipes. We like to come up with new ideas which get non-carb foods into the keto diet so you don't feel like you're missing out. So go ahead, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any future uploads. And without further ado, as Mel would say, let's get into the recipe now.
We're starting off again with 180 grams of finely grated cheese, and my choice is Parmesan. To that I added 1 heaping teaspoon of baking powder, and now our binding agents, which is 2 teaspoons of xanthan gum and 1 teaspoon of gelatin powder. Give it a mix to combine all the ingredients and get rid of any lumps. For the wet ingredients, we are using 2 egg whites and a pinch of cream of tartar, and this time I'm using a hand mixer to fluff them up to stiff peaks. If you are using egg whites from a carton, you will need 1/4 cup or 60 grams. Add the egg white mixture to your cheese mixture a little at a time, mixing in between, and form a ball of dough. Between 2 sheets of baking or parchment paper, roll out the dough to about 1/4 inch. You will find the dough is a bit more prone to cracking, so just fix them as you go along. Then tidy the edges using a pot lid. Remove the excess, which you will add to the second ball of dough. Place the camembert in the middle, then add 4 teaspoons of Basil Pesto around the camembert, then spread it, leaving a border around the edge. Once you have rolled the second ball of dough, place it on top, and you will notice it's larger than the bottom. This is so you have room to shape it around the camembert and over the bottom layer. If the dough cracks, just press it in, but it won't matter. Trim off the excess of the top layer so it lines up with the bottom layer of pastry. Brush with olive oil and seal the edges using a fork. Make a series of cuts about 1 to 2 inches apart. Take one corner of a slice and twist it over. Then squeeze the 2 layers together. Brush the twisted corners with olive oil, then sprinkle black and white sesame seeds over the top. Now pick up the paper and place the entire thing onto a baking tray.
Now, you need to check this around about every 5 minutes just to make sure that it's browning on all sides. And if it's not, just simply turn it around in your oven. You also need to just check the twists, because some of those may start to come undone as you go along. And in total, it needs about 20 minutes, but it's going to vary from oven to oven, so just keep an eye on it.
And here it is, fresh out of the oven. You can see it's still sizzling. It has browned evenly, and I use a spatula to remove it from the paper. Let's pop that lid. Simply twist and dip.
Well, if anyone's still watching, I really hope you get to make this and let us know in the comments below what you think. Also, Let us know in the comments if you didn't mind necessarily seeing me on camera, or you never ever want to see me again. And you stop laughing. Anyways, thanks everyone for watching. Stay safe and be well.